Child, as every day passes, I'm starting to see more and more why Beyonce called y'all corny. I'm starting to see it exactly why she said y'all hate us corny with that Illuminati mess. Because when I tell you that in a moment where we should be so happy and so proud of a person, let alone a woman, let alone a black woman, but just somebody that is of our community, period, that is doing the wonderful things that she's doing, the amazing money that she's raised from this tour, what this film is doing, what that album has done for people, in a moment where we should be happy and actually dissecting and embracing the message that she called herself putting out within this new music and this new era. We sitting here discussing shit that don't even matter. We sitting here bringing up accusations, allegations, and just being the corny haters that she spoke about. And I see why she called y'all that.
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you, on you, on you. Want you on my face, so shawty, come and swing my way.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
If you want to see extended videos, exclusive content, including story times and more, subscribe to my Patreon. If you want to stay engaged and keep up with my commentary, follow me on Twitter. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can go to my website, thealigningsouls.com, to schedule you a personal reading today. What's going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka Chi, and we are back for another Let's Talk About It. Because, girl, y'all done lost y'all motherfucking minds. Coming for the queen. Y'all done lost y'all mind. Okay? Apparently, y'all have not heard Beyonce's song "Lost Your Mind." And if I wasn't afraid of my channel getting demonetized and taken the hell down, I would play it for y'all. But absolutely not, because we're about content and coins over here, so I cannot play it for y'all. But y'all done lost y'all mind. Y'all done lost y'all mind. Y'all done lost y'all mind. But honestly, what can I expect? Y'all have been doing this to Beyonce since her inception. Y'all have. Y'all been doing this to Beyonce since her inception. Oh, Beyonce's a Diana Ross. Oh, it's Beyonce and the girls. Oh, Beyonce is the lead. Oh, without Beyonce, Destiny Child is nothing. Oh, Beyonce thinks she better than everybody. Oh, who is Beyonce telling the girls to step down, to bow down? Who is she? Oh, Beyonce thinks she that big. Oh, Beyonce this, Beyonce that, Beyonce this, Beyonce that. Oh, Beyonce is releasing this gay music now. Oh, Beyonce is a devil worshiper. Y'all part of that Lady Beehive? Beyonce. Notice the common thing throughout everything that I just said. It's Beyonce. And when are y'all gonna realize that this is Beyonce's world? And baby, we just unfortunately paying rent in it. Okay, we not even living free in it. We paying rent in it. This is Beyonce's world, though, y'all. Now, before we get into how we can make Beyonce's world a better place, go ahead and like this video.
Nothing for free. I cuss a lot. Bitch, I'm a queen. Not like the thoughts. If you wanna be together, you gotta spend that cheddar. You wanna be forever, you gotta spend that cheddar. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send the rest on me. Ay, ay. Gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me. Ay, ay. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send the rest on me. Ay, ay. Gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me. Ay, ay.
Okay, so recently there's been a lot of headlines about Beyonce. Honestly, ever since July, 29th, 2022, Beyonce has been in the news every single week. It's like Renaissance came and left us, well, not us all, because apparently, again, the haters, but it left a good chunk of us, a good most of us in a headlock, in a chokehold. I recently actually just did like my whole Apple Music wrap up. Baby girl, let me see if I can find it real quick. Listen, when I tell you that Beyonce had me in a chokehold, do y'all see these numbers? Let's look at it. Okay, total artists, and this is from just 2023. We got Beyonce clocking in at 7,100 minutes. We got Ice Spice, and she's showing up handy and thinking like jelly. Okay, we got Miss Cookie Kawaii. We got Nicki Minaj, and then of course you know I gotta stream me. Of course you know I gotta stream me. Okay, and then when we go to the next slide, top albums of 2023. We got Beyonce clocking in with Renaissance. We got 1,800 plays. We got Club Soda by Cookie Kawaii, another great album. Another great album. We got Ice Spice clocking in again. We got Lay Banks, another great album. And we got America Has a Problem. Okay. Now, I just want to put that on screen just to show you that I am a fan. I am a stan. I love me some Beyonce. The album had me in a chokehold. And these don't even reflect the actual numbers because in 2022, I played that shit even more. I played it even more. And then there was even periods of times where I did not have Apple Music and I had to go into Spotify and I had to go into SoundCloud. Okay. But just now, I played the fuck out of Renaissance the way that it came and it changed my life because as soon as I heard Break My Soul and Beyonce was saying, oh, free me from my job, free me from this earth, free me from everything, all the bullshit that you're trying to place onto me, free me from all of that, you will not break my soul. I heard that message loud and clear. But apparently a lot of y'all motherfuckers didn't. A lot of y'all motherfuckers did, and y'all wasn't there when Beyonce dropped "Break My Soul" and she said, "Free me from my
How
job,
much
free
are
me
they
from
paying
all of
y'all
this,
on Zeus?
and you
How
will
much are
not
they
break my
paying y'all
soul."
on Zeus?
A lot of y'all was not
I
hearing
mean,
her.
everybody pay is different. If you
A lot of y'all wasn't hearing her. And what I mean by this, let's go ahead and go over to TikTok. I can't even play it too much. I can't even play it too much. I can't play it too much. Let's focus on the creator.
Defending this woman. I just want to make it abundantly clear to those of you who are about to kick off in my comments for what I'm about to say. I don't give a shit. This is a prime example of why your silence is complacence. Because when you do not advocate for what is right, people are open to misinterpret your position. Now, I don't know what her position is. None of us know what her position is. But we can confidently say that by staying silent, her art can be misused and perverted in such a way that people who show no sympathy for individuals who are victims of genocide, not even 100 miles away from them, are using your art as a slight to those victims. And instead of you to do the responsible thing, which is to maybe postpone or maybe don't release it in those jurisdictions, you stay silent, you crack on with your schedule, and shit like this happens. There are obvious nuances that I'm not going to go into because she's exempt. Certain people are exempt from the nuances of the impact that being controversial will have on a person of color. She is the prime example of somebody who is exempt from consequences of being vocal for oppressed groups. Your music, which stands for the liberation of oppressed people, Black people, members of the LGBTQ community, your music that stands for inclusion and freedom is being used by people who advocate for exclusion and genocide.
Let's go ahead and go through the comments. If she removed the release in Israel, the whole West would have called her anti-Semitic. It's weird because her sister Solange shows her support for Palestine. Okay, but Solange isn't Beyonce, and Beyonce isn't Solange. Let's start there. Exactly. Staying silent is so problematic. She's the fact that this was allowed to be released there. It's loud and clear. She's a billionaire. Dot dot dot. I have words about the whole billionaire thing. I kind of touched on it a little bit in the Diddy video that I posted. I'll talk more about the whole billionaire thing later on in a different video. But this one hurts real bad since I was 8. I've been a fan 22 years. This one hurts. Okay, let's keep it going because there's 1,000
Beyonce
videos like
still
this.
hasn't said anything in support of Palestine, Congo, Sudan.
Yeah, she hasn't said anything because she doesn't want to.
Okay, let's keep the
Beyonce
content going.
still hasn't said anything in support of Palestine, Congo, Sudan, Haiti, nothing about anything really so far. And one of my mutuals just posted a video talking about how if she doesn't say anything soon, then they are not going to watch her new movie. Just listen to me for a second before you come for me, because I know I'm not supposed to do this. I know I'm not supposed to say anything remotely negative about Beyonce on Beyonce's internet. Trust me, I saw Swarm. Okay, but this question is very valid. And if you are a Beyonce fan, if you are a fan of any celebrity or artist who has not said anything as of yet, just at least hear what I have to say. How far does your allyship, your advocacy, your support really go? Because so many of y'all have been passionate and outspoken about these Starbucks boycotts or these McDonald's boycotts, but would you ever boycott Beyonce? Like, let's actually think about it for a second. If she were to come out in support of Israel, for example, I'm not saying that this happened, but if she were, how would you feel about that? If she were to remain silent, remain neutral in this situation, as we know, taking the side of the oppressor, how would you feel about that? Because again, a lot of y'all have been very vocal about your disappointment in influencers on TikTok, for example, beauty influencers who have remained silent on this issue, or influencers who don't typically post political commentary. You're disappointed in them and you're calling them out for remaining silent because you know that silence is complicity. But when it comes to your favorite artists and celebrities who have massive, internationally recognized platforms, they get a pass? Why? I think in situations like these, people tend to infantilize almost these celebrities, these billionaires, saying, oh, well, you know, the music industry is just, it's so tough. She probably has contracts that she can't breach with different organizations and corporations that, you know, may be actively funding these genocides and, you know, support Israel and whatever. But like, that's not her. Like, she's her hands are tied, forgetting that she's a fucking billionaire. She's literally Beyonce. She can do what she wants. She's a grown.
No, she can't. No, she can't. You know what? And see, oh my god, because I didn't want to make this video this deep. Honestly, like I wish I could even show y'all what I titled this little recording session. Because originally this was supposed to be about Beyonce and her skin bleaching and what people thought about my house. But as we get into this deeper, I'm gonna have to speak on it a little bit, because here's my problem with this whole Gen Z with new way of thinking. It's like a lot of motherfuckers. Your problem is more so with the fact that these people have more money than you. Because it always reverts back to, oh, billions. You have billions, this, that, and the third. And one thing that I've been learning as I've been getting a lot of downloads about Hollywood and just researching and uncovering a lot of dark truths about Hollywood and whatnot, a lot of people that are billionaires don't have as much money as you think. Diddy is one of them. Allegedly, Diddy is a billionaire, but he allegedly doesn't even have access to all of the money that he has. And I don't want to go super deep into all of this, but what I will say, as I've said kind of throughout all of my videos today, is that there is a pot of money. There's only but so much money. Take the number out of your head. There's only but so much money that is that large, and but so many people that have access to that large amount of money and that large amount of power. And it is collectively divided, and everything that you think is running this earth is not. So the GOV, the media, the news outlets, all of that, it's not. All of that is being funded by these people that have access to this pot and to this power. So these entertainers and these artists and whatnot, they are all there to put on a show and to keep you distracted while the real show goes on behind the scenes. That's number one. Okay. A lot of y'all don't even know that these record labels and a lot of these elites, they own the prison system. Okay. Especially like a lot of these rap hip hop labels, they are the ones funding the same said private jails and prisons and all of that a lot of these rappers end up going to. Hollywood is corrupted. Corrupted. So when people say, oh, you have billions and this, that, and the third, it's not always as easy as you think, because we're used to poverty. We're used to having to sacrifice and make a meal out of nothing and starve for $1 and this, that, and the third. And we, like, our brain thinks a lot differently, but when you have more money, there's more problems and there's more to risk and more at risk. Because it's not just about you. And I'm not just talking about, oh, I have this business deal that I can't go back on. That's, even though I'm a billionaire and it's a $2 million deal, I can't go back. I'm not talking about shit like that. I'm talking about shit that's way deeper, way darker. Way deeper, way darker. Okay. And a lot of the times, their not only livelihood is at risk, but their actual life is at risk. Hopefully you'll understand what I'm saying if you don't read between the lines. I try not to go too super deep on this channel because I don't want my channel taken down. This isn't TikTok to where it's like, you can kind of speak a little bit more freely. Like Google is still a corporation, so I try to be mindful of what all I say and how deep I go. But y'all gotta be y'all like if y'all gonna be speaking and getting people riled up and this, that, and the third, know what the fuck you talking about. Now that's not to say that there aren't people out there that have billions and that don't step on people. Because listen, there's a lot of billionaires out there who they say that you can't even get to a billion without having to step on a million people first, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you have to piss somebody off, you have to do somebody wrong, and there's a lot of truths to that opposite side of the argument as well. But I'm just saying, like, like when y'all hear certain opinions, listen to what the words that people are saying, because it'll usually tell you what is rude in it. Now, another part of the conversation is the whole fact of like, it's this new Gen Z thing where it's just like, I feel a way, I'm gonna express it, whether it's right or wrong. I'm gonna just get this off my chest and I'm gonna be offended by everything and I'm gonna da 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 da. I've never found it to be cute to look at artists as being your role model. Artists should not be raising your kids. You should be raising your kids. Suki Hana, Sexy Red, Beyonce, Usher, hell, Lil Murda, Uncle Clifford. These should not be people that are raising your kids. You should be raising your kids. These people are simply here to entertain. These people are literally here just to entertain. You do not know these people, so stop looking to them to be a voice of the people, to come in and say what you want them to say and be a guide and be couples. Like stop, because it's almost like y'all look at Hollywood as like being like some sort of Barbie dream house where you get to dress these people up how you want them to and make them say what they, and they don't. And when they don't, that's when you get pissed off and that's when you get annoyed, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna take my music sales back. I'm not gonna go to the concert. I'm not gonna support. Well, bitch, then don't. Good luck with finding, interest and a connection to whoever is speaking out. Good luck with still getting those same emotions that you would have got from one of your favorite Beyonce albums or whoever. Because it doesn't just have to be about Beyonce. Because Beyonce has spoken out. She's spoken out. And yes, I'm a fan, but at the same time, she's spoken out. Let's go ahead and jump into the lyrics of Break My Soul, right? Because it's like truly nobody was listening. Nobody was listening. Literally, the chorus is, "You won't break my soul, I'm telling everybody." Okay? Now, I just fell in love and I just quit my job. I'm going to find a new job. Damn, they work me so damn hard. Work by 9, then off past 5, and they work my nerves. That's why I cannot sleep at night. I'm looking for motivation. I'm looking for a new foundation, and I'm on that new vibration. That right there alone, I'm on that new vibration. We talking new energy, new earth. Okay, like, and this is bigger than just a low vibrational plate. No, baby, we literally talking about a new vibration, and that might be over some of y'all's heads. Okay, it's giving Andre 3000 Flu album. There are those that get it and understand what the frequencies can do to you and how it can change you and how it can motivate you, how it can better your life. And then there are the others of you who will hear that album and be like, "This is some demonic shit." And see, that's where my problem kicks in, because I feel like those of y'all that sitting here looking at Beyonce to speak on Palestine, y'all probably the same ones that heard Andre 3000's album and immediately called it some demonic shit because you didn't understand it. You weren't tapped in, because you're instead deciding to be tapped into the negativity. And deciding to only focus on the trauma of the situation and focus on the negative of the situation. But back to the song now. Back to the song, okay, which was supposed to be an uplifting jam to get people in a mood, and which it clearly did, because it got people in a mood. It got people to buy the album. The album got people in an even better mood, and Renaissance changed a lot of people's lives, mine included. Hence why the album did numbers. Hence why the album had people in a fucking chokehold. Hence why people were showing out in fucking numbers. And this is one of the best, highest selling gross tours of all time. But back to the fucking lyrics, because a lot of you still don't get it, apparently. And I'm on that new vibration. I'm building my own foundation. Hold up, oh baby. Release your anger, release your mind, release your job, release the time, release your trade, release the stress, release the love, forget the rest. I'm gonna let down my hair because I lost my mind. B is back and I'm sleeping real good at night. The queen's in the front and the dimes in the back. Ain't taking no flicks, but the whole click snap. There's a whole lot of people in the house trying to smoke with the yak in mouth. Yak in your mouth. And we back outside. You said you're outside, but you ain't that outside. Worldwide hoodie with the mask outside in case you forgot how we act outside. And then we can keep it going and keep it going and keep it going. If you don't see it, you won't see it. That we all know. If you don't think it, you won't be it. That love ain't yours. Trying to fake it, never make it. That we all know. You can have the stress and not take less. I'll justify love. Let me repeat that. You can have the stress and not take less. I'll justify love. We go round in circles searching for love. We go up and down, lost and found, searching for love, looking for something that lives inside me. Now, when this song came out, like again, it made a lot of people feel liberated. It made a lot of people feel free. And then even then, you had your naysayers. Okay, again, Andre 3000 Flute album, people that get the frequency and understand that certain frequencies within the music evoke certain reactions out of you. That's why like trap music and rap music and a lot of that shit is actually demonic. Like a lot of it. Okay. And I'm no stranger to it, obviously. Like I've listen, my like this video, it's a trap song. Okay. Some of the frequencies in it, now that I better understand it, it is demonic. It is of a lower vibration. I kind of Chad, I'll say musically, I kind of like some listen, but I understand what it does with the frequencies and the ranges and all of that do on a global scale. I get it. But I feel like even when Break My Soul came out, there was a lot of people that tried to twist and turn what Beyonce's message was. Like, remember, people were like, oh, Beyonce's telling us to leave our jobs. How you telling us to leave our jobs? And you're a billionaire. You have all of this money, but you want us to leave our jobs and quit and da da da. We're not you. And again, this is what I mean by everything comes back to the money. It's like, bitch, are you listening to the message? Are you listening to the message, or are you just focused on the fact that this person has more than you and you trying to take them down? You want everybody to look at them in a negative light because they have more than what you have, and because you feel bad about what you don't have, you're going to look at somebody who has more than you and try to take them down. That's giving jealousy. It's giving envy. It's giving broke, pathetic ass bitch. Because people were clearly overlooking the message. And Beyonce dropping Break My Soul and Renaissance after the 3 years that we had gone through prior, 2020, 2021, 2022, going through C19 and masked up and being inside and all of that. Beyonce was saying, listen, regardless of what we've gone through, it's time to reset. This is a musical reset. And it was a musical reset that was needed. It changed the frequency of a lot of people and a lot of the vibrations on earth. Yes, it did. Hence why when it came time for the album to drop, everybody nonstop was playing it. It had people in a chokehold, damn near in a fucking trance. No Beyonce album has ever done that ever before because it was just music that hit the soul. And a lot of people needed that. A lot of people needed that because of the last 3-4 years that people had been going through, with Saturn and Aquarius causing a lockdown, forcing, us to live in a digital age, forcing people to, meet over Zoom and not be able to touch their community, reach out to their family members. You got people going through depression and whatnot. Of course, you got the C19 and a whole bunch of people dying. Then you got people, trying to decide, do I take the backs? Do I not take the backs? Like, what's best for my life? You got us being fed information from all different types of places. We don't know what to believe in, and then it's not 2 years later that we find it out. Shit, it was a lot that was going on. So this was an album and this was a project that said, hey, let's cut all of that shit out. Let's get back to basics. Let's get back to being free. Let's get back to being liberated. Let's take our power back, and let's get to a place where we understand why we're on this earth. And it's not just to be a slave. It's not just to sit and feed the corporate dollar. It's not for us to just sit and be unhappy and be in all of these relationships that's not doing us good. No, Break My Soul and Renaissance spoke to so many situations that we all can relate to. But most of all, it spoke to just being free and being fucking human and having a human fucking experience outside of pain and trauma on this goddamn earth. So now in 2020 fucking 4, when you got the world that's going to shit once again, and there's wars and all of this, that, and the third, I don't know what the fuck y'all are expecting from this bitch. Are y'all expecting her to get her guns up and go blazing and catch a jet over there and fight for y'all? Like, what are y'all expecting? She's a fucking artist. She put how she felt into the goddamn music. People are asking, like, why don't you speak up again? Why don't you say something? Why don't you? She already did. Were you listening? Did you buy the album, sweetheart? I did already. I put it into Break My Soul. I put it into a 16-track album. I went on tour from city to city and did it. Now it's in the concert film that's been released, and then y'all want me to not release my concert film in certain areas just because of beliefs that are political? Like, Y'all want people to take a stance so bad. And you need to let it go. Let it go. It's like you can't say anything. Like, how about this? Nobody should be dying. Babies shouldn't be dying. Humans shouldn't be dying. There should be no type of war. There should be no because it's like even with every show that we watch, and even if it's on YouTube, like people are scared to speak on shit because if I say this, I'm looked at this way. If I say that, I'm looked at that way. I don't know what to say, so I'm gonna just say free everybody. Like, don't nobody know what the fuck to say. Don't nobody know what to say. And I don't know why y'all are expecting Beyonce, somebody who has not done a fucking live interview in years, to be the head celebrity to come forth and speak some words on it. When the last time you seen Beyonce do a sit down interview, saying anything at all? When the last time you seen her speak at all on a video, unless it was pre-recorded and edited and chopped up and screwed? Come on now. Come on now. This is why I don't take none of this shit serious. It's like y'all really be haters in disguise and you get mad at these companies. Like, sit your broke ass, pathetic ass down. Don't be mad at these people because they got more money than you. Granted, yes, there are billionaires that are assholes. There are people that want to keep us in a state of poverty and this, that, and the third. And guess what? Life is always going to be like that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but life is always going to be that way. You always going to have good, you always going to have evil, and you always going to have motherfuckers fighting back and forth. It's always going to be wars. I've been trying to prep y'all for the longest. I feel like since 2020, I've been trying to prep y'all, and I've been trying to tell y'all. I've been tweeting about it, but there's even more wars coming. See, a lot of people only believe in astrology when it comes to, oh, I'm a Pisces because I was born in March. Oh, I'm a Taurus because I was born in May. No, bitch. It goes way deeper than that. Gen Z be thinking they cool because, oh, I know my big three, but bitch, you don't even know how that relates to you. You know your big three, but how does it relate to you in terms of your chart? You know that you a Cancer rising, but bitches, you know that you a Capricorn in the 7th house? Do you even know what the fuck that means? It's like we want to sit here and we want to try to take astrology and dumb it down and ooh. But like astrology has been telling us a lot of the shit that we've gone through in the last 20 years, if not forever. It predicted C19. And it just like it's predicting what's about to come up in the next 2 years. There's going to be more civil wars. There's, in fact, going to be a World War III at some point in time. When Mars and Uranus link up and square off with one another, I believe that's the transit that's going to cause some type of World War III to happen. And it's already been going and getting underway. But y'all expecting these celebrities to speak up for what? What is their voice doing? What is their voice doing? Like Beyonce speaking up and saying, hey, guys, stop. Like, that's going to stop everybody from... No. So let me take my ass to go do what I know that I'm good at and what I'm most powerful in doing, and that's singing these little fucking tunes that's going to make people feel a bit of escape. Because see, that's another thing too. Y'all bitches love to trauma bond so motherfucking much. You forgot what it means to escape. You forgot what it fucking means to escape. I guess y'all above liquor. I guess y'all above getting high. I guess y'all above, going out for a night with your friends and forgetting about the world for a second. I guess y'all above all that. Because it sounds like that's what's needed. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers that sit and complain about this dumb shit. And it's not to say that the wars and whatnot that's going on is dumb. No, what's dumb is sitting and complaining about shit that you cannot control. Sitting and complaining about what other people are deciding to do. That's dumb. A lot of y'all motherfuckers need to go and touch grass. Escapism is a thing, and it's a positive thing when used correctly. But a lot of people don't fucking understand that in 2023 and 2024. And I've been talking about this in all of my commentary videos. I'm tired of turning on my TV, and I'm a fan of Love and Hip Hop and Basketball Wives and Real Housewives, but all they want to sit and talk about is how niggas ain't shit. I'm tired. I'm tired of the same conversations, and y'all should be fucking too. Be tired. Be tired. Be tired. And speaking of B being tired, B is tired. B as in Beyonce, she's tired. And she knows that the way that the way that her voice shines the lightest is through the music. It's through the music. Which apparently y'all don't like that either. Let's go ahead and get to the next point of this video. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that, because this was the real reason why I had wanted to put this up, because I'm just like, oh, it's given when she first did Break My Soul and everybody thought she was gonna be doing oons type of music. Okay, so Beyonce dropped My House last week. I loved it. I definitely felt like, okay, this is only a Beyonce type of song. Maybe a Rihanna. Not everybody could get away with it, because listen, some shit is just kind of corny. Okay, and this song is kind of corny, but it works for Beyonce. I more so prefer the second half of My House. Okay, the I grow up, I'm gonna buy me a house, because it fits in with Pure and Honey, and you know what I mean. Like it fits in. It fits in. I'm going through the comments and I'm seeing people like, I must be the only one who prefer old Beyonce. I don't know what this is. Give it 2 weeks. Not feeling it. I want the Me, Myself, and I flaws and all Beyonce. Bring her back. I want to say something so bad, but I know how y'all girls like to tussle. Beyonce can make a song about anything and y'all say it's hot. Like, you have all of these people that immediately start going against her. And I feel like, listen, y'all are just some uncouth, uncultured motherfucking bitches. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. It's given when Break My Soul and Renaissance dropped, and the girls that got it immediately. And then there's other girls that had to wait to see the visuals, had to wait to see the concert, had to wait to see the impact to suddenly now get it. Because it's like, yeah, bitch, you uncouth and uncultured. Like, and that's okay. But y'all need to move to the fucking side, because it's not for y'all. And instead of getting online complaining about her sound and how you just don't get it, and you don't understand why she a billionaire, and you don't understand why her music slaps, and you don't understand why she not speaking up, bitch, why don't you go speak up? Why don't you go do something with your platform other than coming for another black bitch about it? Please, because I'm tired. I'm tired. The complaints be louder than the motherfucking support. If you feel like somebody need to be speaking up, bitch, why don't you go do it? Stop looking to these motherfucking artists and these people in Hollywood and all of these, like, stop looking to them to do what you could fucking do from your phone. Girl, this ain't 2012. This ain't 2006. The way that motherfuckers go viral for digging up their damn nose in 2024, baby, your voice can take you just as far. Just as far. If we saw Ice Spice going from doing the Busted Challenge to now, she got a Grammy nomination and she on tour and she got songs with Nicki Minaj and in the Barbie movie. Like, if we seen all of this just from her doing the Busted Challenge within a year, baby, imagine what your voice could do. Huh? Imagine what your voice could do. Imagine. But that's the problem. Y'all bitches not imagining, because you're not confident enough. It's given insecure, because if you felt like your voice was that powerful enough to be able to make some sort of change, guess what? You would be using it for the good and not to get online to further hate and bash on motherfuckers because it's trendy. Because when y'all speak on not only Beyonce, but y'all speak on these other celebrities, you know that people are going to join in and trauma bond with you and hate along with you. You know it's going to do numbers, because that's what your intention is to try and humble these celebrities. See, that's really the problem. Y'all trying to humble motherfuckers because you tired of living a humble life. You tired of being at humble beginnings. And it's like, baby, if you only use your voice for good, stop asking Beyonce to do it. Use your voice for good. Use your voice for good. Now that you got all of this attention off of Beyonce and whatever other celebrity that you mad about today, now that you got all this attention and traffic to your page, how about we redirect that into whatever your main goal is, outside of bashing these celebrities and these people that at the end of the day are just people? How about that? And that's all I got to say about it. I would ask for y'all opinions and whatnot down below, but I quite frankly don't give a fuck. Stop looking up to these celebrities like they all that in the bag of chips. Learn to separate the person from the art, because a lot of these motherfuckers ain't shit. And I'm not saying that Beyonce ain't shit. I'm just saying, even if Beyonce turned out to still, not be a good person and turned out to be not shit, I don't give a fuck, because I'm not here for Beyonce the person. I'm here for the music. I like Beyonce the person and what I know of her, but I don't know the bitch. So I like the music. And I like what the music does for me and how it's transformed my life. Okay? How it's transformed me and my life and my artistry and my career. So yeah, comment down below. Make sure y'all go stream my music. Join the Patreon. Go to the website, theillionois to book your personal reading. And that's about it, child. I'll see y'all in the next one.